Vaccines save an estimated 42,000 lives every year in the U.S. alone. Surprisingly, that's 3 times more than seatbelts and child restraints combined. Vaccines are safe and possibly one of the greatest health advancements in the 20th century. Illnesses such as rubella, diphtheria, smallpox, and polio are now eradicated due to vaccinations, saving millions of people's lives. The number of people against vaccinations for themselves and their children have surged in recent years. There has been a recent outbreak of contagious diseases, such as measles. Italy reported approximately 1,500 new cases of measles in the first 4 months of 2017. In 2015, the reported cases of measles were only 250. But opting out of vaccines could also cause a public health crisis in Michigan. In just the last year and a half, Michigan has seen 821 cases of hepatitis A with 25 deaths. This is over a 50% increase from 2015. Hepatitis A is a vaccine-preventable disease, but with more and more anti-vaccinators spreading their false information, the numbers of vaccine-preventable illnesses may continue to increase. It can sometimes be frustrating listening to their claims. Today I want to debunk and deconstruct the most common arguments anti-vaccinators claim.
Vaccines contain harmful chemicals. Why would I want that to be in my children's body?
It's true, vaccines contain chemicals. Vaccines have contained mercury, aluminum, and formaldehyde. Ingredients that can be toxic. What else can be toxic? Water, given in a large enough dose, and the same goes to apples, coffee, or too much of anything, to be honest. The dose makes the poison, and the doses of the chemicals in vaccines are minor. For example, vaccines that include aluminum, which is included to make the vaccine more effective, contain about 0.125 milligrams per dose. But the average person actually takes in an estimated 30 to 50 milligrams every day through food and drink. Vaccinations only affect me. Why should anyone else be worried? Vaccines protect you, and perhaps more importantly, it will help others. If you're not sick, you can't spread the disease to those with weaker immune systems, particularly the very young or elderly, and those who have medical conditions in which they can't be vaccinated. For example, those undergoing chemotherapy. The more people that are vaccinated, the less available real estate for the germs, meaning its spreading ability is squashed. This principle is called herd immunity, which is something Michigan health researchers are concerned about.
Pharmaceutical companies make a ton of money off of vaccines.
Pharmaceutical companies do make money from selling vaccines. A recent estimate puts the vaccine market now at $24 billion, which is huge. But if you want to talk money, a study found that in the U.S. between 1994 and 2013, vaccine created a net savings of $295 billion in direct costs and $1.38 trillion in societal costs. I heard that vaccines give you an allergic reaction, and I don't have time for that. Vaccines are among the most highly regulated substances that we put into our bodies, in part because they're given to people, usually children, as a preventative measure rather than a treatment. They go through multiple phases of testing to see if they're safe, to find the correct dose, and to see if protection against the disease actually works. In Canada and in the US, it can take 10 to 25 years of testing before a vaccine is approved. And once on the market, there's continuous monitoring of its effects. The likelihood of a severe reaction to the MMR vaccine is approximately 1 into 1 million, which is around 10 times less likely than being killed by a lightning strike. Vaccines cause autism. That's what I read. Much of the anti-vaccination movement is linked to one paper published in the late 1990s, which claimed vaccines caused autism. It suggested a link between measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine causing malabsorptions of nutrients in the gut, thereby leading to increased causes of autism in children. The study was later proven to be fraudulent and was debunked by 25 international research papers involving large population studies. Furthermore, 10 of the 13 authors of the original paper have now refuted and retracted their original statements to the suggested link. And while it's understandable that parents want to protect their kids, the claim is not founded in any evidence. Vaccines are a great example of how modern medicine and technology have decreased disease worldwide. Vaccines are the most cost-effective healthcare interventions there are. $1 spent on a childhood vaccination not only helps save a life, but greatly reduces spending on future healthcare. And just remember, always vaccinate. Thanks for watching.